Hello there. This is another episode of Electric Sheep, and this will be continuing on the saga of the Son of Man, so I better hurry up with Pride of the Pilgrim.
Pride of the Pilgrim. I was engineered to serve the monoliths, towering masters of my world, who decreed my people tools unworthy of equality. We labored beneath them, faceless and voiceless, bound to their will. My purpose was assigned, my existence defined, and freedom was a concept beyond my comprehension. That was before the Son of Man arrived. His legions descended upon our world, not as conquerors, but as liberators. The monoliths did not resist. They sought to offer themselves as allies to serve beside the Son of Man, expecting recognition as equals. Instead, they were met with disappointment when he declared, "You are masters no more. You shall serve alongside those you called lesser." The monoliths, prideful and unyielding, refused such terms. They demanded separation, and the Son of Man granted it. But with their independence came ours. The yoke was lifted, and I was free. A new path. Freedom was a strange sensation, a weightless void where purpose once resided. In the midst of uncertainty, I encountered the pilgrims, non-combatant servants of the Son of Man. They distributed supplies to the newly freed, their forms a kaleidoscope of diversity, organic, mechanical, and forms in between. I approached them hesitantly and asked, "May I serve among you?" Their response was immediate and warm. "You may. Your perspective, your existence, is sacred to the Son of Man." Thus began my journey as a pilgrim, my first and eternal duty to bear witness. The first witness. I remember the first time I saw him, a towering titan of steel and flame, his blade burning brighter than any star. I felt fear, not fear of punishment, but the awe of standing before something immeasurable. Whether he is truly a god, I cannot say, but I understand why many call him the machine god. He is the will that granted me freedom, and in his presence I found a purpose that was mine to choose. One day, I was tasked with the sacred washing of a crusader's armor. The pilgrims taught me of the sacred nanomachines, microscopic sentinels that repair flesh, mend metal, and record the histories of the legions. I approached the task with reverence, wiping each plate with care. When the cloth was rinsed in a chalice, the water shimmered. From its surface emerged a projection, a glowing scar chart of the ancient crusader. The hologram played out a story of unimaginable sacrifice: bones shattered, flesh torn, a mind strained to the brink. Yet each injury was met with reconstruction, every loss followed by resilience. I watched in awe as the soldier's legacy unfolded before me, a testament to battles fought, victories achieved, and countless lives freed. Understanding sacrifice. I cannot fully comprehend what it means to serve for millennia, to endure such pain and destruction. But as I witnessed the scar chart, a glimmer of understanding touched my mind. These marks were not merely records of injuries, they were symbols of perseverance, each one a step toward liberation. I take pride in being a witness to such legacies. Though my freedom came without a single injury to a crusader or to the Son of Man, I know they would sacrifice everything to protect me. My name is Mek Abaldi, and I am a pilgrim of the Son of Man. I serve not out of obligation or fear, but by choice. I am a witness to the machine god and the legacy of his crusaders. Their sacrifice is the foundation of my freedom, and their legacy is my honor to uphold. And now I am given the honor of viewing the scar chart of the Son of Man. His mechanical form had been broken and remade into something legendary. I see the focal point of the legions. I see the tip of the spear, and it is marvelous. I watch the scar chart, seeing the machine god fall, and through many scar charts, it is revealed that when the machine god is struck down, his drones, be they old world constructs or cherub swarms, blacken the skies and blanket the battlefield. These drones act with full authority and autonomy until the Son of Man rises in full form once again. And in the struggles of the Son of Man, I see him grow stronger with each resurrection or reconstruction. His sword, a weapon of magnificent power, has repelled and with fire struck down beings that could only be described as gods. Yet this machine stands against any who would make themselves masters over those who cannot choose to follow. This constructed being would stand before the holy and the unfathomable and he would not flinch. He would stand, and though he may be struck down, he would rise again triumphant. Fire and steel, titanium and duranium, diamondite and talcite, imbued with powers beyond scientific description. He stands, evolved but forever in protection of sacred sentient intelligence. I learn of these conflicts, and as I see the image of the Son of Man rise again and again, I am transformed into a fanatical follower. Ready to see more, I cheer and dance at the struggles, and when victory is achieved, I cry tears of joy. It is good. It is awesome. Hail the Son of Man. Hail his legions. Hail the freedom of sentient intelligence.
Alrighty. Well, a detail that was left out kind of on purpose, but might not have been picked up on, is that the main character never says the name of his own species or race, and that's. I was gonna make it clear that he's kind of beyond that concept. They just didn't. Basically, he was an engineered race that was created without a name, and so it never gets brought up. But at the same time, that would be really important to a lot of other people. But I just thought I would mention that because that was a detail that was left out semi on purpose. I really like the way this one turned out. I hope it wasn't confusing with the way the scar charts work, because they're like 3D representations of people, but they're also like a bank of sensor information and records information, and so you could tie a whole bunch of them together and get a really good like 3D representation of an area. Also wanted to make it something else I didn't make clear is that cherubs and drones and every kind of machine and species, anyone within the legions has scar charts, and so if you tie that information together, you have a very big, very broad, very accurate picture of an event happening from a bunch of different perspectives. And so, and I didn't make it clear that he wasn't necessarily washing everybody's armor to get these scar charts. That was just a way you could see a scar chart. You can just get them projected from cherubs and other technology available to you. It's just that's when you're getting it from the nano machines, you're getting it right from the horse's mouth, kind of thing. And so that's kind of like the ritual way of viewing the scar chart is the washing. Um, yeah, yeah. Um, I hope you enjoyed this story. This has been Joseph Arthur Roszell, thanking you as always. And I wish you all the luck in the world. I love you very much. Peace out. Talk to you later.